Hi, hello, and welcome to yet another episode of IPL Tidbits with Sid and Kar. All right, Sid. Good start for the Kolkata Knight Riders yesterday. 10-run win. It looked like it was actually a lot close than like what actually panned out in the end, didn't it?
Yeah, it actually got very close, but somehow they managed to win with 10 runs to spare, which is actually
Uh,
pretty good.
yeah.
So
So I
good
think
win, good way to start the season for KKR.
right. So I think even in the last over, right, when Samad was batting and Manish Pandey was there, so I thought, okay, just one or two sixes, and I thought the match was going to be interesting. But can you believe it? Dre Russ, okay, he didn't do much with the bat, but with the ball, he was very, very effective, wasn't he?
I know. I mean, I was putting all my money on him to bat and win the game, but it didn't happen. I was expecting Pandey to actually win the game. He looked like in red out form,
Hmm.
but unfortunately, it didn't happen.
Yeah, very good innings, but a little on the slower side.
Yeah.
Okay, Pandey, but yeah, that's how it goes. Let's go to the start of the match, Sid. Okay, so this guy Nitish Rana, who is just recovering from an illness, like recovering from the COVID illness and all that. First ball, he smacks Bhuvneshwar Kumar through the covers for four. So that kind of
Mhm.
set the tone, didn't it?
Yeah, you nothing better than a confidence booster like smacking the first ball for a four. I think any batsman who plays an aggressive game
Uh-huh.
to get off the mark with the boundary, it sets the tone for his batting style throughout the game, and I think he was set for a very big inning.
Yeah, so a lot of outrageous shots yesterday, and he actually scored a match-winning 80. And let's not forget the contribution of Rahul Tripathi as well. All right, it's
Mm.
kind of played second field to Rana, but very good half century, wasn't it?
Absolutely, he played second fiddle,
Mm-hmm.
getting overshadowed by Rana's innings, but very well constructed half century.
All right, so this posted a really, really good score on the board, and a lot of our fans, right? So they predicted David Warner would be the man of the match, Johnny Bairstow would be the man of the match, but what a wicket of Warner, Prasidh Krishna. This guy is just growing in confidence, isn't he?
My God, it is supremely impressive. In fact, this morning I'd gone to the same cricket club that he used to practice in,
Uh-huh.
and everybody was just buzzing about the wicket of David Warner, and I saw it, and I was like supremely impressed. He's changed. That one series he's played for India has made him evolve as a cricketer. He's improved so much.
Uh-huh.
He's bowling at 140s regularly. His run up and action has changed a little bit if you have noticed it from the beginning,
Hmm.
earlier days since I've seen him before. He's become a very impressive bowler and one to look out for in the future as well.
Yes, definitely. He's young, he's fast, and he's definitely going to be. I mean, the England tour is coming up, so I'm sure he's going to be super, super, super effective over there. All right, so it was a good score. The chase didn't start off well, but yeah, we can't forget, right? Johnny Bairstow. So he was in good nick. He was actually continuing from where he left off in the ODI series. And when he and Manish Pandey were there, like it looked like okay, they are going to take them home, wasn't it?
It actually, they should have taken them home. It's unfortunate that they couldn't, but it's only the first game of the season. I think a lot of positives
Yeah.
that all of them can take from the game.
Hmm.
Manish Pandey looked in sublime form. I was expecting him to finish the match,
Hmm.
but I'm so happy to see him being in the thick of things in terms of the runs.
Right. Yeah. And not to forget, he actually took a superb catch of Dreerus as well before that. And yeah, so uh, at the end of the day, I mean, they wouldn't be too disappointed. SRH, yes, they lost the match, but a lot of positives to take from that match as well. So KKR off to a winning start in this IPL. And I'm sure that is going to give them a lot of confidence. Moving on, said today, it's the Northern Derby between the Rajasthan Royals and Kings 11 Punjab. What do you make of it?
It's not Kings 11 Punjab. It's Punjab Kings.
Okay, it's a
It's a numerology issue. The Zeta is thinking numerology will help
but
them win this time.
but
After what Rahul Tewate did to them last time in Sharjah, they're
okay.
taking all precautions necessary. Forget COVID, they
Okay.
changed the name only.
That is the idea. So I mean, if they want to change the name, they can change something like dramatically, right? Like I mean, totally different. Like what's the difference? Like yesterday, when I was telling someone, like what Kings of Punjab is changed to Punjab Kings, they were like, oh, okay, they could have actually done without it. So what
True.
exactly is there? Let's see if it actually
You
makes a
never know.
difference. Okay, yeah.
We'll find out today.
Yes, we will find out today. Okay, so it's the Northern Derby, Rajasthan Royals versus Punjab Kings, And the most interesting thing is Sanju Samson is becoming the IPL captain for the first time. So lot to expect from him. So it should be interesting.
Well, for me, he's always been their captain because when he was wicket keeping, he was ensuring that the field was set and he was guiding the team the entire time. So he's not stepping into something new.
Mm-hmm.
He just has a slight additional responsibility right now, which will wherein the entire accountability of the team rests on his shoulder, if that could be mentioned. But let's see.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm hoping that it'll turn out for a positive in his favor.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he was always part of the leadership group, as you said. And then, yeah, and he has actually given an interview saying that, you know what, only when I'm fielding, I'm the captain. When I'm batting, it's just going to be normal. So it's not going to affect my batting in any way. So let's see what happens. And talking about RR, right? So Jafra Archer is recovering from his injury. I think he's just had an elbow surgery. So chances are that he wouldn't play the first few matches of this IPL and most likely to be replaced by the $1 million man, Morris. I mean, that guy has something, right? Chris Morris. Every auction, he some team gets him for $1 million. What's first CSK got him, then RCB got him. Now, so what's it with Morris and this $1 million and the expectation that it brings on him?
That's the $1 million question, isn't it? Nobody knows what the answer is. But then I really saw him as a valuable player for RCB. I don't know why they let him go, but I'm pretty sure he's going to make a huge impact, $1 million impact on the game today.
And Rajasthan Royals. And yeah, he's replacing Jafra Archer. Not easy shoes to fill,
Not
but
easy.
I'm sure, yeah, it is going to be a very, very interesting thing. And not to forget the batting side of Rajasthan Royals. Okay, it's another England team, isn't it? There's Josh Butler, there is Stokes. So,
True.
hi, hi, hello. What's his
Wonderful.
name, Sid?
I have no idea. I rescued him, so he's up
Uh-huh.
for adoption. Anybody wants him, please take him. You
Yes,
want to
guys. Yeah, so he's up for auction. Anybody wants it? So please contact us. Okay, we will let you know.
Yeah.
All right.
Who do you think is going to win? Who? Neutral.
Neutral, huh? Okay, probably he still doesn't know the IPL. So, okay, I think, yeah, I think you should make him watch a match with you, then he will get interested. All right. So asking about Stokes and Butler. So it's a batting firepower, isn't it? Rajasthan Royals always win, and even this time also, like we can look forward to a lot of fireworks.
They've always been. So I'm not going to say anything new to put more words to explain that. These guys are top prime cricketers. They've played supremely well in the ODI series against India. So conditions are in their favor. They know how it is. They know how the tracks are. So they're going to walk in with that kind of confidence, and they go out all guns blazing. And we saw how explosive Stokes was in the last couple of games in the ODI
Yeah.
series. Butler, you can never write him off. He's one
Mhm,
talented batsman. That guy can change the game within a couple of overs.
mhm.
So imagine if those two start batting together, it's going to be crazy.
Right. So it's going to be crazy, but to match that craziness, we do have batsmen from Punjab Kings as well. All
Oh,
right. So we got KL Rahul. Okay, like last year he had a prolific series, but a lot of people said like he was actually batting slow. But what do you think, Sid? This series, I really want him to bat like the way he used to do, like carefree, okay, like full of hit, rather than thinking, you know what, I'm going to hold the innings together. I think that's the Rahul that we want.
and I think that's the Rahul that we'll get also because he was batting in sublime form last season.
Uh-huh.
He was very well complimented by Mayank Agarwal. Those two are
Mm.
an amazing pair. To actually drop Chris Gale and tell him to wait till mid-season to get a game speaks volumes about how well these two are batting. I'm looking forward to this game purely because of Punjab's batting prowess. Also, you have Mandeep Singh, you have a bunch of other real good batsmen in the team.
Mhm.
Sheldon Cottrell, is he still playing or did they kick him out? I'm not sure.
I
But
don't know. Sheldon Carter.
yeah, he
Nicholas
thinks
Puran.
Puran's
Nicholas,
also there. Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
Puran
Yeah,
is going to be
so
there. Gale is going to be there. Okay, so I think it's just going to be a battle of batsmen, and not to forget bowlers as well, right? Shami is making a comeback after that elbow injury that he suffered in Australia. So lots to look forward to. Said it's going to be a super match, super interesting match. It's a Northern Derby between Kings, I mean, yeah, the Punjab Kings and the Rajasthan Royals. Remember, guys, this is going to be the link to predict the man of the match for that match. And talking about man of the matches, yesterday it was an obvious choice, Nitish Rana. We had a lot of predictions for Nitish Rana, and I have the chits. So,
I didn't predict Nitish Rana yesterday. I actually predicted Manish Pandey, but whatever.
yeah, I mean, he was close, right? I mean, he was almost there, but I think he could have scored a little bit faster in the middle overs, and then things could have been different. But yeah, it's all ifs and buts. Yeah.
I'm underperformed.
All right, Sid. Here we go. Drum rolls, please. Dun, 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 dun,
You should
dun.
do sound effects. That what happened?
Okay. Ten, 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 ten. Okay. All right. So let's see who the winner is.
A budget friendly sound effect.
All right. Yeah. Time constraints. Okay. All right, guys. Here we go. Vinod Hema.
Wow, this Vinod Hema is a popular name in the IPL Titbits. Congratulations.
Congratulations,
Again,
guys. Congratulations, Vinod Hema. Very well done. Well done, all the other folks as well. So keep predicting today, and we will meet you tomorrow with another video. Take care, guys. Enjoy the cricket, and cheers.